In an age where we often marvel at our modern-day intellect and technological prowess, it's astonishing to discover that ancient civilizations were, in many ways, light years ahead of us. Join us on a mind-bending journey through the annals of history as we explore 9 ancient inventions ahead of their time. From mind-boggling gadgets to ingenious contraptions, stay tuned till the end and don't miss out on this epic adventure through time and innovation. We're talking about inventions so ahead of their time that they make your favorite sci-fi gadgetry seem like child's play. Let's unravel the mysteries of 10 remarkable ancient inventions that would make Tony Stark raise an eyebrow. Here we go. 1. Antiquity mechanism, the cosmic GPS. Our first head-scratcher is the Antiquity mechanism, a cosmic clock. Shocked, right? Imagine you're a sponge diver in the early 20th century, minding your business off the coast of Greece when suddenly you stumble upon a strange-looking hunk of metal. That's exactly what happened in 1901 when they found the Antiquity mechanism, a mysterious device that was over 2,000 years old. It's like finding an iPhone X in a treasure chest from ancient Atlantis. This isn't your average ancient gizmo. It's an analog computer that predates the digital age by millennia. So what did this ancient wonder do? Well, think of it as the grandfather of the cosmic calculator. It tracked the positions of celestial bodies and predicted lunar and solar eclipses. Interesting, isn't it? But how a bunch of ancient Greeks managed to build this thing? The Antiquity mechanism has blown historians' minds, challenging our assumptions about what our ancestors were capable of. 2. The Baghdad battery, the oldest battery timed to charge up our historical curiosity with another electrifying tale of the Baghdad battery. The Baghdad battery is a clay jar with a copper tube and an iron rod inside discovered in the village of Kujut Rabu near Baghdad, Iraq in 1938. The discovery consisted of several terracotta jars, believed to date back to the Parthian or Sasanian period between 250 BCE and 640 CE. Each jar of the Baghdad battery is composed of a ceramic container with a copper cylinder inside. The copper cylinder is sealed at the bottom with an asphalt plug and has an iron rod suspended in the center. But what's it for? The purpose of the Baghdad battery remains a subject of debate among historians and archaeologists. Some theories suggest that it might have been used as an early form of galvanic cell or battery. In this scenario, the jar could have been filled with an acidic or alkaline solution to generate a low-voltage electric current. The Baghdad battery is a captivating artifact that raises questions about the technological capabilities of ancient civilizations. While it is intriguing to think of it as an early battery, its exact function and purpose in its historical context continue to be subjects of debate and research. 3. Roman concrete, the self-repairing concrete. All right, folks, time to shift gears from ancient electricity to something harder, the rock star of ancient building materials, the Roman concrete. Do you know those magnificent structures that ancient Rome left behind? Well, they didn't build them with ordinary concrete. But wait, there's more. Roman concrete isn't just history. It's a mystery that keeps modern scientists scratching their heads. Roman concrete is renowned for its exceptional durability and longevity. Structures built with Roman concrete, such as the Pantheon and various aqueducts, have withstood the test of time for over 2 millennia. Unlike modern concrete, Roman concrete was less susceptible to corrosion from seawater, making it ideal for marine structures like harbors and bridges. Over time, Roman concrete could actually repair itself. When exposed to seawater, the concrete would react with minerals in the water to form new crystals, filling in cracks and enhancing its strength. But what makes Roman concrete so super? These ancient engineers knew their stuff. They used volcanic ash, seawater, and a dash of secrets we're still trying to uncover. It's like they were the original mixologists, but instead of cocktails, they were brewing up buildings. Today, scientists and engineers are looking to Roman concrete for inspiration in developing sustainable and durable building materials. The unique properties of Roman concrete, such as its self-healing capabilities, are being explored for potential use in modern construction. 4. The Lycurgus cup, a cup built with nanotechnology. Imagine owning a cup that changes colors, just like a mood ring for your drinkware. Well, that's the Lycurgus cup. The Lycurgus cup dates back to the Roman Empire and was likely created in the 4th century CE. It is believed to have been crafted in the Roman glassmaking workshops, possibly in the Eastern Roman Empire, which is present-day Turkey or Syria. The cup is made of dichroic glass, a type of glass containing tiny metallic nanoparticles. The glass itself is green when seen in reflected light, but exhibits a vibrant red or purple color when illuminated from behind or transmitted light. But wait, it's not magic. It's ancient nanotech at play. This one, 600-year-old chalice, owes its color-changing wizardry to nanoparticles embedded in the glass. It's like a disco ball, but way more ancient and fancy. Those ancient artisans were like the original nanotech pioneers, making color-changing cups. The cup's remarkable color-changing properties are attributed to the presence of nanoparticles, possibly of silver and gold, dispersed in the glass. When light passes through the glass, the nanoparticles absorb certain wavelengths of light, causing the cup to appear red or purple. When light is reflected off the surface, the green color of the glass dominates. It's a testament to the advanced craftsmanship of Roman glassworkers way ahead of the time. 5. The Greek fire, the liquid fire. Imagine a medieval naval battle, dark skies, waves crashing, and then, out of nowhere, a ship unleashes what can only be described as fire from the gods. That's the power of Greek fire, the Byzantine Empire's secret weapon that turned the sea into an inferno. This stuff stuck to ships, burned underwater, and even defied extinguishing methods of the time. It was like the stubborn glitter of the medieval world. It was like the grandparent of modern incendiary devices. The exact composition of Greek fire remains a closely guarded secret, lost to history. Its creation was attributed to the Byzantines, Eastern Romans, during the 7th century, and it was a closely held military secret. It was a highly flammable liquid that could adhere to surfaces and burn even in water. It is believed to have contained substances like petroleum, pitch, resin, sulfur, and quicklime, among others. The tactic that guarded this Byzantine secret is more interesting. The Byzantines guarded the secret of Greek fire fiercely. It was so secret that when Byzantine ships were captured, they often had crews divided into two groups. One that knew how to operate the ship, and another that knew how to use Greek fire. This was to prevent the enemy from learning the formula for Greek fire. Greek fire was a formidable and mysterious weapon way ahead of its time that played a significant role in Byzantine military history. 6. The South-Pointing Chariot, a Chinese marvel compass. Buckle up, because we're about to take a spin the South-Pointing Chariot, a chariot that never got lost. Imagine cruising through ancient China, where roads were dirt, Google Maps didn't exist, and you couldn't ask for directions because, well, no one knew where they were going either. But fear not, because the South-Pointing Chariot was here to save the day. No matter which way the chariot turned or twisted, a mysterious mechanism inside kept a pointer aimed at the South Star, like a compass on wheels. The South-Pointing Chariot is believed to have been invented during the Warring States period of ancient China, around the 4th century BCE. It is attributed to various Chinese engineers and inventors, but its most famous association is with the engineer and mathematician Ma Jun. Why was the South-Pointing Chariot such a big deal? Well, it was a game-changer for navigation and cartography. Back then, keeping your bearings in uncharted territory was like trying to play Marco Polo without water. The primary purpose of the South-Pointing Chariot was to maintain a consistent direction, regardless of the chariot's movements. It was used for navigation during military campaigns, long-distance travel, and geographic surveys. Thanks to this clever contraption, ancient Chinese explorers could venture into unknown lands with confidence, knowing they'd always find their way back home. The South-Pointing Chariot is considered a precursor to the magnetic compass and had a lasting impact on the development of navigational instruments in China and beyond in later centuries. 7. Heron's Eolipile, the first steam engine. It's time to crank up the heat as we dive into the fascinating world of Heron's Eolipile. Imagine you are in ancient Alexandria, and someone says, "Hey, let's build a steam-powered machine." What? Steam power in ancient times? Yep, that's the magic of Heron's Eolipile. So how did this contraption actually work? Well, Heron's genius invention used steam to spin a sphere. The Eolipile consists of a hollow metal sphere. 8. The Mechanical Turk, the AI chess-playing bot. Let's unravel the mystery of the Mechanical Turk, a gadget that had people scratching their heads for centuries. In the late 18th century, Wolfgang von Kempelen, an inventor and showman extraordinaire, unveiled a contraption, a chess-playing automaton called the Mechanical Turk. It's like bringing your pet robot to a chess tournament, but with a twist. Now, here's where it gets wild. The Mechanical Turk appeared to be a machine, but it played chess like a grandmaster. It moved the pieces, calculated moves, and even defeated some of the brightest minds of the time like Napoleon Bonaparte and Benjamin Franklin. It was like magic, but without the hat or the cape. Kempelen was a master of creating the illusion of autonomy. The Turk was built with various compartments and mechanical elements, including gears and springs, to further obscure the presence of the hidden operator. People were convinced it was an automaton with a genius AI mind, but here's the secret: it wasn't. The Mechanical Turk was a clever hoax operated by a human chess player hidden inside the contraption. However, it sparked curiosity and got people thinking about the possibilities of machines that could mimic human intelligence. So, while it wasn't an AI mastermind, it paved the way for the AI revolution we're experiencing today. 9. Chinese seismoscope. 2000, year-old prototype of modern seismoscope. And finally, let's talk about a device that literally rocked the world, the Chinese seismoscope. Imagine being in ancient China during the Han Dynasty, sipping tea, and suddenly the ground starts dancing the Macarena. Earthquakes were a real buzzkill back then, but fear not, because Zhang Heng, our ancient superhero, had a plan. Now, you're probably wondering, how did Zhang Heng tackle this seismic menace? Well, he invented the world's first seismoscope, a clever device that could detect and pinpoint earthquakes, even from afar. Zhang Heng's invention was a delicate bronze ball with 8 dragon heads. When an earthquake shook the ground, a ball would drop from one of the dragon's mouths into a toad's mouth below, signaling the direction of the quake. But here's the real kicker. It wasn't just a cool gadget, it was a game changer. Zhang Heng's seismoscope provided early warnings for earthquakes, saving countless lives and properties. It was like the world's first emergency broadcast system. Today, we've got apps and sensors for earthquake detection. But back then, this was cutting-edge stuff. So next time you feel the earth move under your feet, think back to Zhang Heng and his ingenious seismoscope, a true hero of ancient technology. From the grandeur of the Roman Empire to the wisdom of ancient China and the genius of Greek inventors, history is a treasure trove of innovation. Thanks for joining us on this journey through 9 ancient inventions ahead of their time. Share your thoughts, questions, and your favorite historical inventions in the comments below. Don't miss out on this epic adventure through time and innovation. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to ensure you're always in the loop for our next historical journey.